Sam. I'm going to be. Can you hear me? Okay, you should be able to hear me. Is my mic working? It's gone like really. Has it gone quiet? Has it? Oh, hello. Now you can hear me. It's on no sound. I'm just playing Minecraft just in anticipation, you could say. I'm about to watch the Minecraft Live 2022. I have a bowl of popcorn here. So yeah. This world is next to Wooden Mansion because I put it as a seed to find it. Because I was trying to get the LA achievement. I found the lasers in here, but then turned around and got killed by a Vindicator. It's of course off stream, well you might not know, I'm telling you now. So I'm trying to head back in here, try and get the LA achievement. The Minecraft Live starts at 4:30. Sadly, I can't stream my reaction to it because you can't stream on apps, which I think is silly. But like, yeah, I can't stream YouTube. So yeah, it's a shame, but I could have streamed my reaction. I also have Kool-Aid and Coca-Cola. I had Kool-Aid because I got it from a sweet shop. I thought I'd make it. I was going to stream making it in preparation, but I was like, well, I can't stream the reaction, so there's not much point. But I just thought, how about I just play Minecraft before the live stream? I've already cast my vote on the server that you can vote on whatever. I voted for the sniffer, for the mob vote, if you hadn't heard of it already. You can find an egg for it, and it kind of goes in like plants, and I think it's the best one because it adds new plants as well. I mean, it's a great deal because like all the tough golem does just walks around and puts back whatever it picked up. So like rather than like keeping your stuff or something, that'd be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Like basically, it's useless. I mean, yeah, I think we need another golem, but like it needs to have a use. Like maybe the copper golem, I think they should add. I still think they should add that eventually. I voted for that last time, but I'm not voting for tough golem because it just doesn't do anything. It has no use this time. Rather than pressing buttons, it just picks up stuff and puts it back where it was. It's like the LA, but it just does the opposite. It's like it's like what's the point? So like yeah, but and then the other one is the Vascal. But I think nah, I think minecarts with chests are fine. Yeah, it helps you find loot underground, but like yeah, I mean I think I like that the exploring aspect kind of takes away from that. So like. Or like underground, especially because you only just got the underground update, you know, or like fairly recently, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think Sniffer's the way to go personally. But I mean, if I expect your opinion if you think something else, but I personally think Sniffer. So yeah, it's a shame I can't stream my reaction, but yeah, it does start at 4:30. So I've been watching them like live every year for like the past couple of years, like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, they're great. So, and people think the desert update will be the next update. That's what I thought as well, at least one of the updates, because like, or part of it, whatever, because like, people said they found, like, they glitched under the world of the voting world, and like, they found a meerkat underneath. And I'm like, what? How? Oh crap. This is why concentration has complications. You're not gonna get me. No! I couldn't get past because it's a pretty glass pane. No! Oh crap. Oh god. No, come on. Dig underground. No! These guys are scary. Not as scary as Piglin Brutes, I think those are worse because they have more health. Still, Vindicators are bloody annoying. Like, their axe does more damage than a player axe because obviously in Bedrock Edition axes do less damage. You know, they need to change that. Like, if there's any update I want the combat update as well. They have to do that, come on. And hardcore mode. Literally, I got hardcore mode on my phone in a second from a add-on, but on Xbox you can't get add-ons. They've stopped even being able to do it. Even though there's an add-on section, which is stupid. Oh, hi to whoever's watching. Yeah, I'm watching Minecraft live stream. I can't record my reaction because you can't stream apps on Xbox, which is a shame. I really wanted to do that, but it doesn't matter. I might as well just play Minecraft before it. So I think, yes, try and kill me now. I think let's get killed by a drown. I think that it'll be the desert update and then maybe the rest of the biomes as well. Because surely they have to add more than one. I mean, the last update wasn't just a swamp update; it was also more of the deep dark. So it was two things, a wild update, whatever. Like, surely they have to add the other losing biomes because like, it's never going to add them otherwise it's going to take so long. So surely it must be, if it's a desert update, surely there must be the other biomes as well. Because I mean, obviously I'm not an ungrateful person. I'd still be grateful. I didn't say, oh, it's too small or whatever the update. But like, I just think they should add the other biomes as well. I know it's quite a lot to add multiple biomes Because but still, I think it would just be cool. The desert, savannah, and badlands. I mean, it's three things, but still, that would be really cool. Even if they didn't add anything else, I'd be happy with that. Obviously, I still want them to do the combat update. I mean, they have to do it eventually. I mean, I bet they're going to talk about that. I mean, someone's obviously going to question them about that. I mean, no questions about it last time. So yeah, I'm still wondering where the illusioner is. That's been an illusion for ages. They said they were going to add that, but they haven't. Or he's onto Bedrock, because you can only get it from a command on Java or something. I don't know. But they should add it to. They said they'd add it to Vades, not Woodland Mansions, which I think would be cool. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, surely it can't just be the desert update. And there's also archaeology as well. There's so many things. They were going to add that, but they didn't. So do you think? I still think it should be another land generation update, so the desert, and then the other three biomes and archaeology. I know that's a really big update, but I mean, I'd be happy with that. I say it'd be the archaeology and something update. I don't know, or some other name for both of them combined. I think they should do that. I mean, that'd be epic. I mean, who would not be happy with that? Archaeology and the other three biomes. It has to be that, surely. And then maybe next year they can add a new dimension or something. I mean, do you not agree with that? I mean, what else would it be? I mean, they said they won't do a new dimension until they're happy with the land we've got. So I mean, surely it has to be. That's another random thing. My character, it's a bit random, but he has lighter skin now because I changed the skin base. I couldn't change it back. I mean in real life, yeah, I've got lighter skin, but it's not as light as that. I mean, on my phone it looks different still because it doesn't update on it. But it won't let me change it back because it was a specific thing. Anyway, not too bothered about it. More worried about what the next update's going to be. Jeez. I don't know. We just need total parity between Java and Bedrock. That's the most important thing. They need to be basically the same, just different devices, which I know will take a long time, as they said. But this has to be done. I probably shouldn't have Kool-Aid now as well and Coke. That's not a good mix. But yeah, I just microwaved up some popcorn and made some Kool-Aid. My mum thought it tasted like poison. I added it to my TikTok as well. For my TikTok, it's SamManson329. But I said it to my story. But yeah, I do have TikTok. Look at that. Jeez. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they... I know I keep saying it. I mean, yeah, so desert update, I'm happy with that, but surely they have to add more. I mean, I still wouldn't be ungrateful, I would never be, but still. People are just oh, last year was just a swamp update, but it obviously wasn't. They added the warden as well, and that was really good. But I just think this time, if they can just push themselves, I mean, they do push themselves a lot, they still do a lot, there's nothing to be ungrateful for. I'm very happy. I think they've done way more than they could possibly, well, not possibly, but than they could have done. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, it just makes me always come back to this game. The update, if it stopped getting updated, I'd stop playing it eventually. Well, I mean, I'd never delete it because I always remember this game and have it. But I probably would eventually just not play it barely at all. Barely at all. Sounds like somebody's played Minecraft for a long time, so it's something I'd say. See, I ran into the old swamp now. It's funny. Obviously, still get the old swamp, so the new one, it adds more variation. I like that. But a point of criticism, or you say constructive criticism, I get it, because building. But where are the fireflies? Where are they? Similar to those particle effects on the Enderman. Don't look and it'll get killed. It says watch Minecraft Live. It hasn't started yet though. In 30 minutes, American Sign Language, Minecraft Live. Oh, that's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I think it's obvious it will be the other biomes, losing biomes. I mean, it has to be, and then maybe the archaeology as well, if we're lucky. I mean, it can't just be the desert one, sorry. I mean, I'd still be happy, but it can't be. It has to be more. Either desert and archaeology, or desert and the other three biomes, and then the biggest bit would be desert, other three biomes, and archaeology, or other two biomes. I mean, I think they can do it. It'll just take a really long time. But I don't know. So I have to let my cat out. I don't even know. I don't know what to think, to be honest. When I do, because it's obvious. But I mean, you feel like the update's been spoiled for what it is now, because I know it's going to be desert update, because we saw a meerkat. I don't know if I'm assuming that was an intentional Easter egg. Someone somehow got under the map and saw it. I don't know. Anyway, because that map was all set in survival mode. I don't need to go now because I'm pretty sure I've already voted. Actually, can I vote for the sniffer on here as well? I don't know, because I voted on my phone, And the only reason my phone seems different is not just it doesn't have the same world, but like not because my character has different skin color or whatever, but like it also because it's on a different device. I want to see if I can join the mob vote world. It might be in marketplace. How do you get to it? Just see if I can get 2 votes for the sniff. God. I mean, I just think the sniff is the way to go. Surely. Oh, it's not letting me. Maybe the vote's closed. I don't know. No, I doubt it. Oh, because it wouldn't close until the actual stream starts. I don't know. But like, anyway. I voted on my phone, so that's good enough. But yeah. I don't know what to think, to be honest. Well, no, I do. But like, I also don't, because like, I just don't see how any other mob other than the Sniffer could win. I think it's as obvious it's going to win. I mean, I was sure that the LA would win last time. I just didn't vote for it because I thought, if we had the Copper Golem, it would give us another use for Copper. And I just thought we need another Golem anyway. Oh, I found a Guardian thing. I just thought that. Why am I going away? I was trying to get the LAs. I'm going to lose them now. Speaking of that, I was trying to get one of those. I did find one. I just got killed by Vindicator. I had to try and get them out of there without dying. So like, we can't use a lead on them. That's kind of goes against the purpose. They're meant to have, they're meant to fly, and they do. But like, they can get items for you. I just got forced out of my boat. What the heck? Jeez. So I know I'd get killed. I probably am gonna get. Well, I know because it's like I've got no food, but like, I can still get. I was just confused about the swamp thing. I thought they were going to add firefly. I mean, I know you can't spawn. I know they wouldn't really do much apart from it just makes it look more visually pleasing. It still looks good, but like, I thought they would. Like, did they? I don't know. I've never seen them. Maybe at night time. No, I would have seen. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, confusion. I don't know. In confusion. I just thought it would have looked good. I mean, maybe they did. Maybe I'm just being silly, but I haven't seen them because I don't think I have. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll talk about that. I don't know. Oh, I've got mining fatigue, so I can't. This is an example of as well. They were, the last update, wild update, so they're editing the birch forest, for example. I know it seems random, and it kind of was, but like it was because on Java you couldn't get like logs. Like, so obviously this is a log, this block, but it looks more like a log now because it's facing like that, and that's what it's meant to be, like a fallen tree. Even though trees don't fall in this game, it just once again it looks more visually appeasing. So I'm assuming they did that on Java now, but like on the actual picture, like these trees look much better. They had like things growing off them, like the swamp. That's another example of something they didn't do, or at least haven't done on Bedrock. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not annoyed. I'm just a bit confused. That's all. I mean, I'm sure they've said why they don't want to do that, but maybe they did say why they're not doing the firefly. I mean, obviously they must have done. I just forgotten the reason. Maybe it just doesn't have. They're trying to think of a use for it. I don't know, but anyway, got 2 crafting tables and no furnace, and I can't mine anything. This is bad. I should have just. Well, I mean, I would have died if I didn't go on the boat. Cause getting chased up a tree by Vindicator. Like, if there's only one of them, I would have been pretty cornered and got killed. Surrounded. I don't know, but I would have died. I know that for a fact. But yeah, if you're watching this, I mean, I'm not trying to. I mean, it's obviously very biased, in my opinion, but I think most people on this bandwagon vote for Sniffer. I mean, it's just the best one. I mean, surely. I mean, I know loads of people like this with LA last time, and I wasn't, but now I've changed. It's not just because of that. It's because I just think the tough golem it has even less use than the copper golem. So it's like, really. I mean, yeah, you can make them easily. You can quite easily get tough, but like they don't do much. They just pick up items. They're basically a walking item frame. Like, so it's like cool. You can like, instead of having to pick up my own sword, I can have this assistant that gives me it, just like to have like a cool battle. Like that's basically it. That's basically all it does. It's like it doesn't really give you too much more use other than that. It's like when you rather have a sniffer that adds new flowers. It has an egg that eventually hatches. Like you can keep one of those in your base or like in a farm, and that adds so much more potential for farms and stuff. Wouldn't you rather have that? And also the Rascal, which just helps you find loot, when that then takes away from like the joy of finding loot, So I think I'd rather have that, because like it might even help you more when you're in the ancient cities, which I want them to stay challenging, so it makes it more fun, And I doubt it would be in the ancient city because you think the Rascal would be terrified of the Warden. It's constantly setting off all the streakers and be like, let's check the streams go. But no, I think Sniffer. I mean, I know it's going to win. I'm sure if it doesn't, I'll be really surprised, personally. I mean, surely, right? This is what everyone was like with the Allay last year, and I was not. Um, and I'm failing to find it. I think this is my punishment. No, I mean it's. I had other reasons for thinking Copper Golem, but I mean I still liked the Allay, but I liked all of them. But I can't remember what the other one was that lost. I forgot. It was like a. It was a glare, wasn't it? Oh, God. Actually, I didn't like that one as much. That was a bit silly as well. Like the. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they were going to add all of these mobs, I'd be happy with that. Obviously, because it's more mobs. It's just obviously more of them. Some of them have more uses than others. Obviously. Um, Actually, I didn't like that one as much. That was a bit silly as well. Like the. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they were going to add all of these mobs, I'd be happy with that. Obviously. Glare. I mean, I feel sorry for the glare, but still, I just don't. I didn't like that one as much. I didn't think that had much. It basically just like lit up for you, and they could just use torches. But like. I mean, yeah, it was cute, but still, that's basically it. Once again, it's like a thing that gives you your sword rather than you having to get it. A cute thing that lights up. A cute thing that finds you loot. Like, how does that compare as much to a thing that adds more items to the game, has its own egg that you can hatch to get it, and once again, that brings more like satisfaction, I suppose you could say. But not just that; it just adds more things to the game. Ugh, man. I nearly died. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Not just from Minecraft, in real life, choking on popcorn. I was about to reveal the new mob, and I just choke on popcorn. Yeah, I think it will be Sniffer. I'm sure. I don't need to vote on Twitter because, like, I mean, yeah, I can. Also, I think the voting poll won't start to the stream, even though. And I think they just let everyone vote on the world as well. I don't think I can vote again, even though I have. No, but it's separate there, so it's not obviously because it's not my my Minecraft account that's connected to that. So I wish I could just record my reaction. But like, it's not much. There's no point recording the monitor. I can't do that anyway. I can't have like a stand in front of the monitor. I won't be able to see what I'm looking at. I'll see. If you still don't know, I'm playing on a monitor because my TV blew up. I'm going to say much more. Right, where's Twitter? You can make this stuff up. But yeah, I mean, it would have gone down differently if I was able to record my reaction because I would have filmed making the Kool-Aid and I literally announced it to my friends. I was like, okay. But then I was like, no, just ignore that because you can't stream on you can't stream apps on Xbox. But yeah, I just I know I keep saying it, but I just know who's going to win. It's obvious. I mean, surely. Just type in mob vote, see if I can do it on here. I'm going to vote for it twice. I mean, it's epic. You get an egg for it as well. I mean, yeah, it has a bit of a goofy name, Sniffer, but like apart from that, I mean, I think it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I don't think they would have started the poll yet. I think you can also vote for Minecraft.let.live. But like, okay. And if I can vote for it twice, I'm going to go for it. Play and vote. Yeah, no, okay, it opens it in Minecraft. So yeah, I've done that. I also did that yesterday. Walking around, just looking for the lever, and I got to it. Yeah, I've casted my vote. I mean, it'd be epic. I mean, like more things to the general land, like 'cause that's kind of how the game started, like this grassy land. So if you had this like mob that will then become iconic as well, like Sniffer. You say iconic, and that's obviously the pigs and cows because they were there originally. Like things that you just killed to get food now, but like you know what I mean. Once they add a sniffer, if they add a sniffer here as well, like a new kind of mob that's then on the grassy lands, that will it'll make more people come back. It's like okay, you've got a new mob that's on the grassy bit. The more mobs the better, and as many mobs as possible. I love mobs, they're epic. It's just examples like the fireflies. It's like they don't really do anything, so I can see why they didn't add them. But like, I mean, people are saying like a firefly jar, yeah, that'd be cool. But like, I mean, they could like a carryable torch, but like then it's like, well, then why do we need torches? It's like, I mean, yeah, it could break over time, or the fireflies could fly out. Then it's like, well, what's really the point? It's just, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but like, might as well just place down a torch and it lights it up forever. I mean, it's like a mining helmet, for example. It's like they don't want to add things to take away from the game, because it would take away the aspect of having to craft torches and put them down. I mean, yeah, a mining helmet could break, but still, I mean, I think that's their reaction. They're just like, I mean, yeah, they added the telescope. Not saying that's useless. I mean, that's useful. It's because it's basically the Optifine zoom as well in Bedrock. Like, that's another parity example, but in a clever way. But then Java players are then just like, jeez, might as well just eat raw food at this point. Oh no, I can dig down now. What am I about? Quick, before it turns night again, I'm gonna die. Oh jeez, I should just be killing sleep to get to bed, but I just need more health. fall into a massive cave and just die. So yeah, obviously I end the stream at 4:30 because I have to watch it. Sadly, I can't film my reaction. I mean, I suppose I could record like the bit when it gets the mob vote, and, like look at my face or like have it facing me, like and just have the audio in the background. You might not be able to hear it though because I'm wearing headphones, but like I don't know. Anyway, maybe I don't know. We'll see. I mean, once again. Oh god. But yeah, I still think. I mean, if I had dropped you to ask me a question, I wouldn't just ask about the combat update. I'd ask about where's the fireflies. The man needs the fireflies. I bet they have added. I'm just being stupid. I mean, they haven't though, because they don't on the creative menu. I bet you'd be able to spawn them down. I just haven't seen them. I mean, yeah, they're like 2 dots, but it's still they look cool. You know, they make the biome look cooler. You know, I don't know. I just feel like they haven't because I haven't seen them anywhere. So surely they haven't then. Because I think I would know. You know, I don't know. Anyway, get confused. My head's hurting. I don't know. Yeah, if you didn't know already, fun fact before it's like fun facts before the streams live starts. When you jump, you do more damage, deal more damage. Okay, I bet I should just hide underground. I'm just going to get killed. So it's imperative that I heal up first. I need to find the Woodland Mansion again. To have a map. I didn't seem to even spawn with a map. Jeez. I suppose I could just make some torches, make charcoal. That's my method. Also, I'm not the only one that used it, and I certainly did not discover it. It was definitely intended. Because charcoal is a set for item. It's coal, just charcoal. Yeah. It's coal made by Charlie, a developer. He called it charcoal. No, I'm joking. It's obviously named after real charcoal. Duh. I can use a shovel as fuel as well. Let's start soon. I mean, I bet it's playing like people playing the game like those like highlights and stuff. That's what he did last time. Like, I remember 2 years ago now. It's crazy. It's been 2 years, but like when I watched the Caves and Cliffs update, 'cause obviously last year it was Wild update. The year before that, 2020, it was Caves and Cliffs. And when they announced that, I was like, yes, Caves and Cliffs, perfect name. Because I was like, yeah, they can do a cave update, but then there's like the mountains as well and Caves and Cliffs. I didn't think of. I was like, how did I not think of that? It's perfect. I should have expected that. I was just like, yes, that is perfect name. And it was a perfect update, I'd say. Well, I mean, nothing's perfect, but it was perfect for what it was, I'd say. You know, it was good. I mean, yeah, they could. I'm sure there's areas they could have improved. I'm just trying to think of it, you know. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't bad, that's for sure. It was definitely good. They actually redid the whole world of Minecraft, like the whole generation redid. Like, it's crazy. Every time you make a new world, it's different from what it used to be before then. Like completely, every bit of it, basically. Like. The only thing they need to do is give some more uses for, well, I mean, not the only thing, there's other things, but like, I'd say they should give some more uses for copper and amethyst, because like, obviously copper isn't useless, but like, I just think it needs more uses, like the copper golem, for example. That would have been, that's why I voted for that, and because added copper buttons, like that would have been, they still need to add the copper golem sometimes, if they get a chance, like, I'm sure they'll eventually add most of the mobs from the vote, like the biomes, but like, if there's a mob I could have picked that lost I want in, it's the copper golem, I think. I mean, yeah, I know it presses buttons randomly, but that's still better than a tough golem that just doesn't do anything apart from hands you your sword like a servant, kind of. I mean, really? I mean, yeah, it falls asleep and it wakes up, which is cool, but like, it's basically just a walking item frame. I mean, you can literally just get a minecart with chest or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the allay gives you items. It doesn't duplicate them, but it finds the item or whatever. I haven't even tested out like the allay in game yet, and it's already been like a year since it's been out, or since it was announced. But like, you know, yeah, I did see some the other day. I just wasn't streaming. They're in the Woodland Mansion. But for the achievement, I have to give me a cake. So yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the stream. But yeah, I was planning to do a live stream reaction, watching the stream. I was like, oh crap, you can't stream on YouTube, can you? See, when I get excited for things, it's when I always forget the cons. I always think of the pros, but forget the cons. Like, it won't work, for example, because it doesn't let you, because stupid technology. No, it's not that bad. At least I can be grateful I'm actually streaming in the game, like I'm saying. You know, I'm still grateful of things. I'm not thinking, why would I not be? You know, but like, yeah. Oh crap. So yeah, so like, So for my other channel, Sam Manson, my Girls of Witch, my worst enemy. I nearly got killed by a witch when I had full Netherite on a world once. I was like, I had this massive fortress as well. It was like called Battle World, like fight my friend. Battle World, Doctor Doom. Anyway, random. But like, wait, I mean, you could say this is random compared to my main channel, which is obviously Sam Manson, if you don't know, about truth and disclosure in real life, and what the real world actually is, and what the government are keeping from us. Like, and it's not a conspiracy channel; it's a truth and disclosure. So if you don't know about that, I mean, recommend watching that and all the other channels I prescribe and stuff. But like, and stories and accounts that have been proven of being real, like time travel and ETs and all that stuff. And, it's all true. But like, what I want to say is, like, I spoke to Robert Earl White. He had a UFO crash when he was 3. I don't know if I've said this already, but like, I was going to speak to him again last Wednesday. It would have been recorded this time on StreamYard on his channel, but I couldn't do because they said YouTube are very strict about minors being on channels. 'Cause I'm only 17, so like, yeah, I had an hour and a half conversation with him a couple of Wednesdays ago, but then he didn't record it, which is a nice thing because obviously it's the only time I only spoke to him the first time. But, like, he was going to record it this time, and he couldn't because he was worried the video would get taken down because I'm a minor. So yeah, it's like, for example, my videos are made for children, or like I have to put children option on so I can upload it like that. But then the comments turned off, which is annoying. And it's like, and you can't play it in the mini player for some reason. I don't know how that relates to a child watching it. Like, why, if it's a child only video, why can it not play in the mini player? Like, how's that? I mean, yeah, I mean, you can imagine inappropriate thing playing in the mini player. Like, but is it really just so that do you think they're hiding it from an adult by putting it in the mini player? They could just turn the phone off. I don't get why you can't play videos in a mini player because it's a child only video. It's a bit random. I've never really understood what that means. Like, it's literally just minimizing the video. It's like being on a laptop saying, "Oh, you can't minimize this site because it's child only." It's like, I mean, I get you. It seems obvious what that means. It's because you try to hide it or something. Like, if you can imagine what you know what I mean. But like, but you also not because it's made for children, so that doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, you can't do that. It pauses it. Anyway, that's not anywhere near as bad as having comments turned off. I don't like that. You know, like, I mean, when I do live streams, comments are on, I think. But like, I mean, it's obviously Streamlabs is from Twitch. That's why I've done. Oh, I can live stream on my phone on Twitch as well, which I was gonna do for the Kool-Aid, but obviously, I didn't do that because there's no point because, this is meant to be a gaming channel where I can also react to gaming videos like Minecraft Live, but like, I was just going to randomly make the Kool-Aid because I thought it would be funny in preparation for the Minecraft Live, but I obviously can't react to Minecraft Live, but I can't stream it, so, yeah. I can't remember all that talking, I'm still alive. Most people have died by now. I thought I was going to die from that creeper earlier, but no. Like Tarzan. On that note, no, I'm not going to end it yet. Obviously it's a half past, it only takes a minute to click on YouTube. I need to be finding the Woodland Mansion, not just jumping around. Like, what am I doing? I mean, yeah, I'm good at jumping around, I get that, but it's not very fast. I mean, yeah, I'm not as fast as Dream or whatever. I'm not against him, he's a great YouTuber. It's just funny that I mention him, because it's just like, all of this doesn't relate to my other channel at all. As I said, I'm only doing this because I can. This is a side channel, because obviously I like gaming, as you'd expect. I mean, not everyone, but like most people do. And I played it for a long time, before I found out about all this. Yeah? My hoodie? I'm just let me turn my camera off a minute. Oh, let me just turn off my camera. Hang on. And the mic. Wait. They either ask where you're going or you say where you're going. Like, oh, I'm going, or you say where you're going. Like, oh, I'm just going to the loo. Or they ask where you go. Like in other countries like America, they just don't say anything. It's like, just walk off. Like, I mean, not saying it's rude, but like, it's just, I think we just do it because we tend to, or stereotypically, we tend to be more polite. Well, not stereotypically, but you know what I mean. typically. I don't know. Whatever. Can't even think of any words. I'm so looking forward to Minecraft Live. Um, I mean, I feel like I'm not looking forward to as much because I feel the update. Well, it hasn't been spoiled. I mean, I thought it was going to be the biomes anyway. But I'm happy about that because I want that. You know, I want there to be as much I want there to be as much. This land to be as good as possible, and then add a new dimension. You know, because they can't just keep adding new dimensions when these dimensions. And these dimensions are really good still. This dimension is like the main overworld. I want them to make the overworld as good as possible. I think you can still update it after, but like I want it to be as good as possible. So like, having even more plants, like the sniffer, for example, would be great. Like, why would you not want that? I mean, yeah, we do. I think we should have a new golem, like the copper golem. That would give copper another use. Like they have, like, well, they don't have to. I think they should do that as well. But, like I think the sniffer is the way to go at the moment, at least to begin with. You know, and then more golems. I have to end the stream soon. I can't even find this Woodland Mansion. I just spent the whole stream talking. I've forgotten which way. Like, I mean, I don't know how I would have done it anyway. I just got killed. I mean, last time I just managed to sneak my way through. Got to the LA. I had to go down to get my breakfast or something. It was like last week. And then, like, I just got killed by a Vindicator before I could pick up the controller. I was like, I mean, I hit it with like an axe because I was holding an axe at that time. I mean, I thought I like kind of tactically like, blocked myself in, but like then that ended up being my downfall. I suppose I'll end it soon. I have to because Minecraft Live's going. Popcorn's going cold. Let's shut the door. I'm not annoyed. It's fine. People just shut doors. It's like being British. Polite to shut a door. Sorry if the camera's being stupid or the mic has that buzzing noise. See, these things, sometimes they don't happen, sometimes they do. And this is what makes it so annoying. It's like you don't know if something's broken or not because it just breaks on its own or just be stupid. Like my TV blowing up, for example. One night it was fine. The next day buzzing, unplugged it for a bit, plugged it back in. You know, and that's always how I explain that story because that is how it happened. You know? Jeez. Anyway. I wish I could just stream my reaction to Minecraft Live. Anyway, doesn't matter. I mean, eventually I'll have Twitch streaming on my computer. I'm just playing on my Xbox on my monitor because, you know, my TV blew up. I've said so many times. It did, you know. If that didn't happen, I may never have done... No, I'm sure I would have because I would have just still found the Twitch function on Xbox. I would just be playing... I'd just be sitting on my bed because my TV goes at the end of my bed, playing it instead. But I mean, I do prefer sitting on this chair. It's better. So I have to make some decisions. Do I buy a better computer or TV? But then, like... No, because it'd still be the same because I still connect my Xbox to the monitor, so it'd be the same. I just have to keep switching it around when I want to do on computer or want to play on. I mean, yeah, I'd be happy with that, but then I still wouldn't have a TV. But like, I mean, yeah, I can still stream things on here, and just like sit on my chair. But like, it's different to like sitting on my bed if I was like sick or something, you know, like, which happens often. If you didn't know already, it's another fun fact before Minecraft starts. It's not about Minecraft this time. I mean, and it's never from Minecraft really, because I don't get motion sickness. In fact, I've actually, excuse me here, I've actually played Minecraft before, even when being ill sometimes. Don't tell anyone. People may have found out, even my household members. One of them just came in. I finally tell them what they did. They asked for a key because they're going to go out, as my sister asked. Anyway, I might end it here. At least I ended it with being polite, but God. Okay, gonna end it here. Well, I think Woodland Mansion's that way because it's Dark Oak Forest. Make an assumption. I seem to have lost it. I'm going to react to Minecraft Live now. But yeah, and once again I would say vote Sniffer. It's the way to go. Team Sniffer. Come on. Come on. Put bacon with that egg. Okay, I'm going to end it now. Or just kill a pig.